We see different types of plants in our surroundings. Some are big, some are small, some have fruits, some have flowers, and some are strong, and some are weak. Even though they all have the same parts and the same functions, they are unique because of their different types of roots, stem, leaves, flowers, fruits, seeds, etc. In order to help us learn and understand plants better, they are divided into groups based on their parts. Each group has a special name and a list of physical features the plant has to have. Today, let us learn what are those characteristics and groups of plants in our lesson, The Plant Fairy. Some plants are very tall with a thick, hard trunk like the coconut tree, while some plants are short with a soft green thin stem like the coriander plant. There are also plants of medium height that have a thin woody stem like the rose plant. How tall are you? Are you as tall as the coconut tree or the rose plant? Keeping all these characteristics in mind, plants are grouped based on their height and tenderness of their stems and branches. Let us look at each group one by one. Tall and large plants are called trees. They have a very thick, woody and hard stem called the trunk. A single main stem arises from the ground and then spreads into branches. These branches carry the leaves, flowers and fruits. For example, a mango tree, a cashew tree and a jackfruit tree. Short-sized plants with a soft, green and delicate stem are called herbs. They have few branches or are branchless. These can be easily uprooted from the soil. For example, mint, spinach and coriander. Medium-sized, short and bushy plants with a thin, woody stem are called shrubs. Shrubs are taller than herbs but shorter than a tree. For example, tulsi, lemon, rose and jasmine. Plants that creep on the ground are called creepers. Creepers have a very thin and weak stem. They cannot stand upright and so they spread on the ground and grow. For example, pumpkin and watermelon are creepers. Plants with weak stem that need support to grow are called climbers. Climbers are stronger than creepers. Climbers have a very thin, long and weak stem which cannot stand upright on its own, but they take the support of things around and they grow upwards. For example, grapevine, money plant, cucumber and bean. Let us now recall the different types of plants we learned about today. We learned that plants can be grouped based on their height, stem and branches. The different types of plants are trees, shrubs, herbs, creepers, and climbers. Now look at this chart and compare the different plants to one another. Can you see how all the plants have the same parts? And yet they are so different and unique. Try and observe the plants in your surroundings. In which of these groups will you put those plants you see? Something to think about, isn't it? Now that you know so much about the usefulness of plants, be sure to always care for plants and protect them. Many plants are being destroyed because of the greed of humans. Let us do our part and work to save them. Thank you.